Oheneba media de abeto abonten se eye Parkoso hene ka tene se da bi let e ba abonten abram so mutu eye buja page park no wani mu hye ye baba Otwinoko so ba kan se woni Parkoso hene kuro ya kasa ama nana se ne nsa sha ase Otwinoko di audios bi ba abonten se ameno kasa yi Otwinoko kro na kasa sa ba abonten abeka nsem fufuro te we osi kasa kirem se obi abuhia mu asam de enkeni kwasa abonten sofo ebowuram na saa asem Parkoso hene na ebuja betu park ye mutuo ni ade ade nyina no eyenum ba wo na kofa saa asem we baye na otu fontam kese no ebuja betu park akato Parkoso hene so dada eyenum ba wo awuo nti na osan so akase wo mom ti social media so ane na nsem na inform no mode o manu tu nyina no omo enhwe ni ye eti Otwinoko kan se nam se da bi o se sei asem no kan no wo se susu dua e de amayen anaze wo twa sensan ana wei eye warning a wo sende e de ama eye Oheneba media anasa nwaya yetimi nche ye kokote nsem nyina wi a ene beti ase ye monram ni enti Otwinoko emra
menemi nana edi nkomo menemi mofa edi nkomo menemi nana onu anu ye minua osa ye menana na me kwa so te akonya so no oye minua no so amama kwa so de oye me wofa menana yes busuani na ati ene Parkoso hene na aboache nana bibodi kasem nye ne boni mu men me kasae ema me twi babi kituwa bi na bebo na montin menim se akwehe bad no kure bi apie wo saa ehono kakra no amde beto montin no hwe wiase opam ohufu a oto ne berema se opam ohufu a oto ne berema baby aba wa ji sipa radio ohu ti baby ametimi abono but opam no a oto ne berema mo amohwe mi nyina na makọ school pen na mo ni nua mpanimfo eko school mecho menya kwara we will form 4 sa 7 middle school living certificate and sana mbakọ secondary school form 5 abakọ low access abakọ apa anya no over 40 years asema me no wokan ye ko school ye nua mpanimfo no middle school na mo so primary school bonus will be why na kokotako no obo side ye pon a oju timi tete na no bonibi enti ye pon a unpie ti se wunu mu panimfo be pie enti ko kan nua na ho dia obebo wa wunu panim be na ebebo no ye ko school system tamale no ti shigu ni eswa table oba na o mate o se jimi table so ame fa ba fie mame primary school wa anya obebo enti obo na tete na bu ni bia class won pie da primary school ye pon eja middle school sabene tamale ne ko school 2 times tu ba twa ma nwa pani na pon na wodi na chi awode obo wa nwa pani ne be de bo ni bi ndi se opamwa no de huto so a be twa nwa be ma pani no sabaya ni pani di mentatawo ebi na esi social media ha no be ka twa mo se Parkoso asem na esi no e ya busua asem se mo se limba wa wunu e gana fo nyina ade a emu nyina mo dia na be twen sekan etuo ne pia e social media e lumba wu a wu ba nipa bi foso ya ma lumba wu a wu no abehye Parkoso ahensemu o se se e na bi ma fanya sakwan e di mi na nanam mi ma me no matem na sabe se obi friends akwa nko a odi hye de edware enye bi hu asem ene ye kan wa obi enu gina bonten na ebe kire de we de hye ene de onye de hye ye no an sen na amen na sabe obi ahemfi asem de ana obi abusua asem no usibu sen interest ban ene wo sa asem mu sabe na boache onye oheneketwa wo onye oheneketwa na ompeno asem pedi ile mu na boache na mani mu ni sen boni a waye ene sen ni ofa no me na no boni a waye ene de wohefa entam na busua pani tupa kaka to no so so onye de hye aka otufo ntam de agunu so entam otufo de ntam che otufo na to ntam so asem nyankodu otufo ni wo panifo ni mo kan wo asem asem krofo na epre na me bi video bi yesi ahemfo no se o yare kro na mfa ntuka mu fa no mbra ei enfa so be na benya mano kokotwea and a Roman force I'm playing the devil's advocate no man ebem simple serena nana wa boni bi na nesi etu na de so a sabi e ba kokuna na e ba kokosen no fufo asante ma musu etu ohini bi na se mini ma me ka kire mu asante amamre etini butu ohini bi akonwa ewia etini fre na ka se sama na betena se so ohini bi yare ya na konwa ye butu na konwa ne moto ni ya ye bonasu ansa na waba asetena ba mjo me na ontiapo enye fere ontiapo amunimu ase ye de hye na no force no social media we fa no ye fa na busuafo na aidin ba mjo Parkoso nsem no enye ni mbasem o enye ni mbawu asem enye ni mbawu asem e pa mjo mutlase mesibo pamu hufu a moto de bema na onkasa otra konya so no close to 17 years 17 years ni abda na ma Parkoso si akonya so me ko Parkoso no mo so manhia me ni na so yani master driver Amas say oni Philadelphia sofo enenam he so oba pension we dance ni na ko Parkoso inji na bo ache enya afa na me otwe ko me na bo ache ni way back ansa no be dia akonya ne maame me nana na cha Parkoso hima o ti ase na busua entitimi yere enim na mo de niam ketenkete na enu wuramu na mo feeding crofo wrong information me mpene Parkoso ekwo me ya hoho abusua no do so nchichemu nti ba bi obi a he bi akwo ni bi a he bi a no mo musa se man your friends na kwam na dapa o chenku ne mama eneme ne baba na me ba na me o chenku ne baba ajewa na me ba eneme na hema ba na eneme nti me ya hoho abusua no mu ya fisi na kopon bo wiase be si meyi no ani se me nana no o chenku no komanda pa no ye ka obi a bino o waduru a e ko na fo mu no obi abeka na me atu bi sa abeka che o sa tumi bi na me de kasa che mo no enti no na nyuma bi so betena social media obi abusu sa obeka afa nwadi me mpene ofa onsunu o me ofa o me nana no so o yi bi na nya me timi aka kire no na Parkoso yi no bi na nya me timi aka kire no na kore nche na bana mane omo mi ni ofie obi no se misitie me fa se bi nsie me ka no kore nanso sabe se yi obi so epanim odi wani mu na de ni die e se den e de ama no se sabe enya hinsam ni wu adekude de wo hu a asa akwa atwuma mentwi maami na afimu na boache maami ohima na afimu maami bre akonya kodi baabi na atwuma nso saa na waje odi ne ba ya ohime enu anno ne ba so na ya ohima maami so afimu a yemfa ne baba abra wabre no yemfa no na nase na sabe se akonya beto na se monti ase emu na yen kasa ma na nyede entra so asabi ni ani o asabi ni ani ndi abusu apani onso woni dia so ne ba eno he so so ne dia den eba na okka ntam dia gunu so entam no wo ho ansa na kodwo fusu den ebewu so ntam we mu anu na makodwo fusu yi den aye basa kodwo fusu awu ye no se kedni tumpam ba na ansa na company fo e di gold dust sika futu dia be sra de so yene but sanse we ni ntentima den amaso afijana eneba na abusuafo no nimbremu wo mo ye wo mpanifu ofie wo so na kwese manfa obi apeso beden obeka but me meka onye busuani na ye wa agen so beka sase mebia ene pe information yi ne ba ye beka na de ntia beka sase we nyane se ense na ma voice na de beto amonten nipa ni bi mpanifu bi wo ha se omane mi anya adwene na be se opam wo hufu auto ne bema o se onno o kan de che mo se krata no wa na o ma o lawyer kwan se ontro o dini mu
sa me na me hon fa me ntimi na ntimi me kuma se me kan se mo so me kan
jo na wo da no se wo no man tu se no lawyer me ntro
ana o ya ma me no president ko court
ta ya ma me ni yua mani na chi se o si for me en hwe sa se mi mu ana o ti sa se we fa so mo ti da se na mama mo kura so pe pa cho wo a wo hwe me no Ubusu ni ban ene wo tin se kodwo fosu onu po sie no ha yere uhu bebi wo ne bo a mo inti ni wonu na akwesi ye bi piwa e so wotnase na o hwe bebe ne ba koduro afije na eba no ti abusu ase de eba no on konko yi nsem okoto inamra na busua ne trase no won kan fi asem ye wi a ye nto aso mfiri ho se de omod na si ho no ose fata on ba ya amane ne amane ne de busua tumi ya de ahye nsem on fata on so betena nchen na busua na kasa hem se tupak na fata eno anu no we nya asem tupak aka to abontin se obi antimi tumi so tu for betima de etumi akonya so me de e kire ma gbe kakra because oni utia akonya so unsi nya na emu no Parkoso na mu ya amamre e tena so na akoye otumfo aben na te sa se bu mpeninsem ye nyina no ye sua wo ni mi ye wo menkan mi konyi wo sirem nso ye sua amamre ne amane nti menye obi hunu a me fi da bi na be ka Parkoso fo asem Parkoso da bia na ko ho na ko so sa na ko eko da bia na ko obi antimi mrame se man ko Parkoso na mamu fi adanse fom na eba bedu kumase no Parkoso ene mam baby ene etna ti mi busa eko na fo se hinfa ene muzishe adanse fom na makọ ba kope be fi ekura man hunu ti Parkoso na minimu nti abusuafo no mun na mun kambom na mun ya baako na mpanifo so guso de be sibia no ni nyara kwetwa otumfo a eden anim na sabu twa okete Maria na anwenam bia na mun so so a mode mo abagimu na odi mpanifo ofi watem ahemfo eni aheme ofi hono abusua bisum brebre sabe me obi ahensem me meka no bedi obi atem wanu ya mode ato mo so se omna mi ahemfo nam odi ahemfo anim no me catch them misum hu mini hwe ma yes adwuma we close to 30 years me maame akwa free no wari otumfo mia la prempe okumase for junction la prempe onu mienu mere prempe ana fia kobi ma mienu no moye me ko santenye mawo na fia kobi da no tiase na mi swa no a ye mago na mapoku wa ho ye kwa ye mago nti minim adekodi a eheni pe bi mu ahemfo hwana me no mu nhia hwana na me no mu nhia ye nkasa sa wo mo ekura na dɔso wo mo tsia konwa so ni tapahene e baako anadu mechia onwumre ni bodi nka asem on family nagro so okuyato betina konwa so say minister no the youngest minister in Ghana ni na quarter pahene o sabrem so di 10 years enye na sama no kan hu ase bi mo ye dia hunhuna kini paso enkosi ba bia ehunhia babie so abahene o ye madamfo nkwara brem ano na services eya adwuma ene onimi ameso minim no nti eno ba bia du nti no ese me ko kana hihye mo ana dabi bant mahene na asare bedi akon ni ya peko pe eno no silver crest ni ya peko pe no enso me fanya den ehye no se bedi nza mfu a o metia me di mi kasa mu bibia no e mo test bi ni amenka himfo ase me mfa okra when mu video na dia manhia na makọ na dia make baby ti mesere mo se benya hibi na opawasem na bia wudi na chi ni ya chiro ni ma ba ko mienu a emfa hinche enhye oti na nso awo ebia na mfata wo wan hwe yi a ebe yiwa abeso bone na hye wakonfo ebi so a na hinche no na esha ebe nyawo nibi mu be nti e basa hinsem a mesere mo o ka mo hwe yi ana Parkoso hene ana mesere wo ebia the mayor no untimase nso bebi na abetimase if say akwati say ma Parkoso hene oni kamafo on pekasa on ma kwa ma won kasa na ma Parkoso hene na boache on ma kwan e ma won kasa but na wada roma mesewa ana wedie mesewo ma min kasa kakra na emoya say Parkoso fo ene ekwo fo ana nsutafo no difference be no wom omo am wo kono ngo cheche bi ase Mampo area ofiso baby any or the saying obwases so be na ntem na ma we ebetesi ntem DS ni na etwemko dia bai ye na yehwe ene ye nyina awe ni papa ko mama mma bibia metete ntem mo nko fa ba kwese mbi megina so ntiko bi obi kui obi atem ye ntwani na so me die me ka kire ko na busuafo kim se megina me na so me jira no na me jira no krenko anya mfa nya dwuma ne masundwe emra busua no Misremo asumdue ene ene yepe yesi bo bia ankasa se mete hwe ni meba be kasa se mete hwe meba be kasa nananom
na se sei ene Otwinoko e de ato Ghana fo ani mabusua wa cheche ni nyina mu e de acheche wadwen share like comment ma fofo enya bi ehwe yemonram o media ni tie bi ohonso emra.
But he doesn't have the right to say ni nua ma no mo ayana ne refi ni ho. If you are dealing with a mother who is mafia,
so you see, sir, I just want you guys to know in the room, say, JB has been referring to Akosia Sewa as mafia. This is the second time. I never knew a widow that is a mafia. This is the first time I'm hearing.
Because on documents, you were adopted. Yeah, Mama Akosia, let me talk to my little brother. Allow me. Calvin, on documents, you are adopted. Your birth certificate, it does not have your dad's name. It is a woman me epa or bet me catcher will say a japadia mene papa pray no. You don't have the right to it because one casano on documents and your papa no. So ye DNA kwana emfa because say yet the documents and the casa. Obi beka say I ba so ye DNA e be prove say ne papa no. Yes, e be prove say ne papa no no. Na mum why and the what document to say eye ne ba. You see, sometimes Mama be to say Mama Akosia Sewa on ne kasa o abadaye. Upon all the nonsense ne ba ne nyina no osia ne kwa ombusa ne hwe about what is going on. She just wants to have that relationship with Nebano. Because the moment onim say or de sasem nebano, it is going to strain their relationship. Into onfamba. Into Calvin, let me tell you something. If your mother wants to be mean like you are being to her, Oma mi beti near US in China.
At least on this platform, we used to tell you guys that Calvin is called Shindler. Here, he has confirmed it, right? Huh? But right now, talking about the fact that name maybe it's me any bonnet. I mean,
a damn part of Calvin, and he said, why you mean to the mother? What has Kevin done? For you to say, why you mean to the mother? Just say, waba ne papa fee, akwa ne papa business so, wakwa share, and yuma ne papa ye ja wa ansana. Or we free at as far as he so. Wako hokeke. Akoye advert. And I say, what chairman saying, I say, ne papa business in here, and people should patronize the product. Ne crime near. You see the people that we are dealing with. Say they can go to that extent. Say they are now kicking a son against the mother. Does it make sense? Does it make sense? Say because of say akolanaye. Onya klampo, a full grown man, why you this no, why you mean to the mother? So why you mean to the mother there? What is or was the expectation of this mother? Efa be mana no fee say odono no na japade. U fee say mami say truly say oni the lumba and a breye a year sa deal in suya. And ka obe pese sa business ne en collapse ana. Send in crop advert collapse business can me for manonka. These are the same people this woman call US no oko meeti they were dining together. Does it make sense? Is this not wickedness? I just obi a ni trim sum and a bit my idea mami oye.
But at one point, they say Insiono is Miss Daddy Lumba Moja and and then now all of a sudden they are fighting over the same water and the same company, the same DLFM.
Now what to me obia or no.
Hey, hold on. Only Mr. Insuno among them who drank it first. Mamma Georgina. It is right there.
Plus Denise, plus get on our friend Charlene.
Yeah, I saw the video. I saw the video.
Very good.
They drank it first. And look, Calvin has drunk some of the water before. Because that Lumba it's been there before Lumba died.
It's been there before.
They are just marketing it. Internet Calvin about or more marketing. That's all. They know the water business.
They thought say Papa no who ye no ape and I insuno. That's their thinking. Omo nim say insuno was there way before say Papa no ebe wumpo. They don't know. And it's mama no onim say nim say mama no papa na abre ye japade bia. Wo fi say nko obehwe say ne nkrofo yi emfo ma no engusa business na. There be ne kapreba nim enu nti say ne ebeko gold ye enye dey enkokọ na ensay na mboyi na yitri so. That is the mindset of this woman called Mama Kusa Sewan. Clear. I just will be an admirer because it is simple. Says a bema na wokano. Say really said na oye wukunu. Pa wunim say wonen na abra. Onenembre said the other time I said it here. Say ajapa die bia da lumba wo bia no ono kwa na the input of the woman was zero. What is the proof? Sa juma na kroya ka one hwan say maame no kura evidence okura ne say what do you call receipt. Just on the koto asase on the koto say so ukura receipt ni ade dia. Why do you go to court? Say court.
I'll play it right now so that everybody will hear. Said the king care
all right.
Every king talk as we answer na mebo. O kase we answer na.
So ukura receipt. Ajapade na me wono. Hani say oni me na yeye. Hani ekura ni receipt e kire say ni input e wo mu a. Why would Hani go to court for a court to declare her say ono kwa na the only surviving spouse? Say na be ya obenya upper hand or me property so. Why don't you take those receipts? Say this is receipt e kire say me no na yeye. Me wo 50%, also wo 50%, and I say me wo 80%, also wo 20%. Why don't you do that? Onibi. She has nothing to prove. That's why she's doing that. Because Obia all proof crown. So unim crown say who was certificate. So uni obi na awareness say unim say who was certificate. You don't even go to court. Why? Because the certificate alone is what? It's a law. Yes, that is why you can say a civil marriage. Meaning say a mrani crown. Na say mrani crown dia. Why do you go to another court? Na court na sansu use another mbra. Emao. Meaning say the crown unim say it's empty. It's nothing. You need the approval of a court before say wait my baby because say who know say you don't run to court. Onyere onimsa onyere bia for so yere won court in kanjire court say court declare me say me nko na me the only surviving spouse e dey na wahunti akọ court no
nke me say he was even for sending a workers or court is so mutuaye no. Obviously, they fed them some story. And remember, Efia Schwarzenegger was here, right? One of the things, bear in mind, said Jumana talked about that loan. And this loan story, it came from dropping Fusu to Efia Schwarzenegger. So we know that the person who has been feeding them with these stories.
And she believes it.
Mortgage, loan. And meanwhile, when they went to court, they didn't have any evidence. They didn't even know the banker.
Yeah.
You're quoting mortgage.
Paragraph 137. Paragraph 137. Say, onim the name of the bank, onim the amount of the loan, onim the dates, nothing. And so we a friend also a lawyer. Yeah. I swear my life. I swear that the woman
I love you.
I tried to investigate.
Hey, Kinke.
You try to investigate what? Say, I swear on my life. Swear no kwa okabe said 10 times. I swear on my life. Lawyer or swear. Look at this.
Viewers in just say because the way they lied at the court, so dropping for so
spare me just a minute on. Unim. Kinke sa a first JB Adiweya Obekai. I want us to look at it from the legal perspective, right? In relation to sa court case here, say Akosha say was say no kwane yere, but ye court no the ebeba besi and say she is a customary wife, right? Here is the case, yeah, movie no na yate, but na ye per se a peer free uncle for you no ba. Akosha Sewa was with Chandler, I think in 1989, if I'm wrong, Mbetimi are correct.
Yeah, because because only they did the customary marriage in 91.
Yeah, so if Akosua Sewa was with Chandler in 1989, na se oba Ghana ebeware sa ne customary marriage in 1991. Now based on that nonsense osa wo ne ba Kelvin 1994. What is the implication on sad Akosua Sewa when the customary way in marriage, So bearing in mind say warrior any kind of way no marriage no, you are not allowed to do any other one. Odobroni, can she use this new information to file a suit? Say, me cry Akosua Sewa na to claim say me kunu no ware no we Akosua Sewa o claim say me kunu ware no ofie no sa na ware no cry me hwehwe mu say na ware no nye papa can Odobroni do that?
Yes, you see, court na maame no koye no after judgment no obi a wakan judgment ni ye bia be hu se nipa anka wo so ko appeal krampo no na nya Akosua Sewa na wo se Odobroni na anka wo so ko appeal ni maame no benya customary wife no eye Odobroni so wakan judgment ni ya. Why? Because there are certain things nanka e was ne lawyers no krampo no komo yeden ka omo objective. And so because of time, why? Because there was an agenda. If no the hodoma e was yesie and kola wo fie e charge, and time was not on their side. The main focus in say ye betimi eden enya emre e de odi asie ni kunu aye ni kunu aye aye amamre ese na fata. That was the focus. And untino wa money lawyers na and pushy anything that would extend the litigation. That is why even the first a year na komo failure and kebe kill bibia cry the capacity. Me tese lawyer kusi one the officer ne blogger ko interview no na capacity no o man de court so no you could do say o say can asem o madwane o say capacity no o matwam. They did that on a purpose. So because of time, because when you raise those things, then it's going to extend the case. And the defendant, or no catch the lawyers to say, because of what of this, I dare see any so on into me per se you be time litigation. Opa, and ye ni embre time is not on our side. No maybe we cry I was saying we the more objective crampo no me ma more objective mo nye ne se ne be ya ma me no betima ba be yekuna ni bi crampo a mo ma ne beka ho so and no ne ma me no otimi beka ho as a wife no nyesa e den e na e boa ya ma mi court no e ye no what customary wife. It is all because of what ne letter na o twere no so 2018 letter no eya no mo kan lawyer meeting say okay and illegal. It is very illegal to have it omo nimpo say court na okoye no everything ono ko gina adaka mu as a plaintiff no plaintiff making her case no everything was about the letter. And what did the kind of letter no ko onimpo say plaintiff no po na de letter no ho asem ko court first onim ni oko gina adaka mu no one ni power of attorney ni na Brimpoma and POA, everything that they are responding, they were responding to the letter. And not the man, the lawyer, no cofa expert witness, and the bias say expert witness, and me can check court say, Panya yefasu jai awariano, impo near defendant in eka say, Obe jawariano, and yes, I need jai awari. That is the only thing that says, then she said, defendant na, almost so say, omopa. Enka omo be objective ni expert witness ni beka no na nko ma den they will bring another expert ntini nyina no e betwe time. So you should know say that there was a time factor. Say ye no free mu a enka ne also call appeal ayo Odobroni enye manu Akosua Sewa e dey na odi call appeal Mumisa mo say so I so you see they have not read the judgment, so I understand them. So because of Moko appeal, media I'm very happy for it. Why? Because say a whole and Moko expose more. Why? Because say the mu no normal what they call the trial court and one now they call the appeal court. And it is just like a review. They are going to review everything. So a normal be when you say the main judgment, a normal judge in the general so or the year in the judgment was what 12. So there were only 12 issues in the so. Now Dawson, they eliminated some of them. They objected some of them during the CMC, Omo yi bebre free mu and ebeka 12. So the 12 issues no Nigeria says 12 we I'm going to answer all of these questions. Now me answer we are ye behunu de oya yere and de onya yere. So these were the 12 issues. Now e could do appeal court now. For instance, a be crampa na ye be 30 issues. So all those 30 issues no ye nyi ba kokra free mu ye de kwa to what appeal 3 judges no omanim. This is the only difference. Apart from that, everything is going to be just like a review. So you're not going to bring any new evidence, and all the the coin and one of Sandiaba, near rejected and all those 3 exhibits, and one of Sandiaba to money. In this case, Celano won't me any authentication evidence act no, Cela won't even go through. So we see when your document for the evidence act no more. Then the question will be say old one so bend then yemfanye den yemfan ko chichire nkate and I say yemfanye den you have to explain to the court. So ye kasa obi a also call appeal ema nka court eje ne nsem tumu a anka ye odobro ni eso nko no call appeal ekeka kire court ne say ma me na mo de ne be ka me ho say customary wife onye customary wife because as at the time this and that no na onye say me evidence ni say we can prove it.
Yeah, but
a lot of things are obetime use to or
I remember a question you are.
All right.
Me pa cho Kevin ekuta the name Schindler no. Na DNA so no moja ewo no no eye lumba no. Se wo mo ye gidigidi se Kevin cry nye lumba ba enye lumba ba. Ne se German 40 na mpa ye kwa DNA ni hu se eye lumba ba. Maame no so why false claims for her documentation? Me boana.
Maybe they cry no crampo they on as a Kevin some crampo me person me can because of say me for me no crowd was show a good nka e was say nka wo mo a omo ni ne ma me na fa no crampo no omo mompo na nka e was say omo kan sama jebi all kan you.
That's what I think.
One say
asam one.
Yeah, almost support Mame Kosa Sewa no. Wo na asan na akeke against Mame Kosa Sewa na nemba. Have you seen the thinking of these people?
Thank you.
So this is how dangerous these people are. Say and can also the opposing side no and can also come speaking the way sa kwaya ni tikasi all can.
Yeah.
So
okay, I'm being told. Come on a moment. Akwanoma. Yes, a new ebusia has released and what it? Bremo Akwanoma Bremo. Okay, go ahead.
Or release it.
Policeman, yeah. And ebe chosen years about I'm 18. Salema. Nanya me wa pacho kona ko say new statement ne breme me don pacho wa.
Unless statement na push you mo.
Nanya Mohammed das me don pacho check man wa new statement.
Pacho dia na ankwalma ka no.
Na me sure no
me pacho amenya quick statement bi na breme ati.
Okay.
Kinke, I think last 3 days or so, right? Ashanti Queen Bekache say, Takosia say, wa atunin suno.
Yes, I remember.
This should tell you, say, and since away, ebe make his statement, no, Nana JB ebe make his statement to they are trying so hard to tell us say on kasan chere maame no on kasan like on maame ni but JB on countless occasions some will say
on maame ne kasa
communication
communication with the woman.
Even to the point of 1 hour. They discuss for 1 hour. 1 hour.
Yeah, Akosha been for a call we honor the transition one. On a call, so Saja Biweno is in contact with them, and everything he says, no, me tum say it is coming from the woman.
What the woman
he said, Ashanti Queen, Esa the catcher is hey. Mameno Atun sooner good then. Yeah, you put 1 and 2 together, and we can say that this is a plan by Takosia Sewa and his cohorts,
You are right.
To eliminate her own son from
his own children, yes. Because of say, girl no san katwa so say, I wa to ne nsu na gu, yen maame no wa adopt yen, sa wote ya, o katwa so say, ono no onye, oya abontusini no, maame no adopt ne say, ono no oye ne ba, oye e ba to maame no. Look at this, and it legal for no, omo doso, maame na for omo, say omo mom, oye ne ma. And to what two on one person in March, this is the implication of what you're saying. Does this make sense? Mamma, no more woman, Mano. Mona, more friend, most of me, Tim Liga for no. Aha, Mumu, a year more fair, say. Mamma, no, adopt to Mose, Mumu, Emano. No one can send a man on to a mungu. This is what you want, and you say you're speaking for women. And quite a monk as a mana. You not speak for the children, but you want to speak for the woman.
Say no. Akosia Sewa ena this information we ede ama o mo se o me krampo me ba no nkuta ne papa di. So say o tu anamon bi say ni ya. Mo attack me ba no. Me ba no enye Oheneba, Papa Neba, or fighting for no crown.
It's shameful.
He has no right to fight for it. Akosha Sawa is doing that.
Yes, it's shameful. Sir, one exactly. And I'm not so because you're not powerful than Kevin, no. Because of what a Japadian with Team Liga for Nintino, what choose with Team Liga for no, I said will ban information, critical information, secret. I also can't do ban quantum. What say Yama on crop for say, young fan Tazaka Bano. They should use those things to attack your son. How can a woman or friend who say, oh, about diabetes, my yes, I don't know.
It's serious. Also, you put so we of one side, no, I show dear. And as you be the idea we better honor. Oh, my friend, I'm an a year free in the page or by a year calculation would so or her Kevin, yeah, calculation. Yeah, who said about quite case, my menopause kinky, and then now or new lumbar practice or no one a sender and so to
yes,
nay, aha, what your calculation now?
Biano, or be against you.
Yeah, a criminal papa bear against in a pa. It would so my friend and where you say video no free honor because so much you use idea no Germany a bear thing.
We are the papa, think I'll be here free honor. Wouldn't say some now work on enya and some enya. My men and a catcher was until my men and I can some enya. Most sorry, I must say.
JB has deleted this right now. The Onoga Posse or not in the book and we delete it. He wasn't sure before he said it.
Delete it. Panic crying or delete.
Yeah, because honey, they are ban say approve say only civil. Yeah, because that are not necessarily an net. It is only the number one civil marriage. Be
shooting yourself.
It will move friend and as a criminal against my men because that's what the benefit of Papa no. It's maybe I would so or hack Kevin.
Evidence thank you.
There's no civil marriage. There's none.
Okay. Because what I want us to get into their minds and ask ourselves, Womoka said justice. Are they talking about the property that they want for the woman? Is that the justice that they are talking about? The properties? And don't you know Mupiama Menuson Court, non Cocaso, and Oliva said ye beya, Sabeka properties. Is that the justice? Because justice are not the properties, not trust. Anytime they mention justice, they are the properties. All of them, once they are mentioning justice, it is the property.
Mame mu ahono. Mame no justice na open properties. Ana the team for no so justice o mo pen awale ne side. Enti mame ni interest ni awale enti no ama for ekunaya ni bibia no no the property no. But the team for no for so no so person oba for awale ne side. Yes, no legal. Enti na na ni nye legal no.
Okay.
Ayo konya awale no so mpe. Na so mo ba dia mo ye me dia ye japade.
Okay. And the mama member, your friend saying, lady, you know, Yamboni, we are lawyer, so Jumana, wine butcher.
Although Marcus said, well, letter no, 2018. I don't know for Germany. So only law, but we say it's about jurisdiction. Okay, that's the same way of Otwinoko court for 2025 say young Germany properties didn't cast and no court in the canon. And my judge say, first of all, your mom needed to buy and it was not about properties. And second of all, and then jurisdiction. So you have to understand, say, untimin can't assume about property or Germany or Ghana. You cannot. And so Priscilla Jane saw your wife, she has to go to Germany and file for her rights for the German properties. The same way Marcus Sawa has come and is going through the legal channel. But let me make something also clear. So first of all, let's legally correct some of the statements she's making. The reason why she read the letter is dealt with the Ghana assets is because the Ghana assets, she was dealing with Ghana issues when she dealt with the Ghana assets. As Frida now, because of the brain, say, on don't respond to Nimbra. Response letter no, a person of the bra. The same way, say, on would do a letter 2018 letter number. On don't response to Nimbra. Okay, because me say, on was response no. Never response in because response the catch was said, but Papa Nick come back on one and total response to Nimbra. I'm like to expose information. So I want to make that clear, sir. And let's say within your dear. Also, when you are
okay, well, my money in but hey. And probably also,
honey, some letter. Who na wo letter na say me na me wo letter no.
Me na me wo letter na me de bro.
And nti all ka say response na dear actually mama me no. Dear mom yem provided the response dear at the mama me na we nyansa wum. Mama no na wa receive response.
Why can't the woman give us the response? What is the problem?
They are senseless. These people.
The thing is that the response is not good, and that is why the woman doesn't want to release it. So if it's so great the way they are saying it, so response, panacho. Why can't their side also release a response? Because it's in the woman's favor. That is not favorable to them. Provide a response. Why can't they?
Nieme wana mdia koma hani no. Enu nti hani na letter no. Nti say yakase between hani and me a one name provide the letter no.
Yeah, why can't the coach say one provide the letter new?
There was none. The response now the my no. Hani o hear letter now me say
no, the response is not favorable. Obviously the man responded, and that's why Kinke, the man responded. Anything a lawyer Fatinum talked about it.
Yes,
but that is not favorable. It's not favorable, and that's why they can't release it.
The response was captured in that letter. Lawyer Fatu talk about the response on the 27th of because the letter now it was what 4th of February. This response was on the 27th. Or my ultimatum 10 days. 10 days and the responded on the 27th. They captured the response. In some of kind, they captured that in the letter that I sent to you.
Exactly. So what are they talking about? Called their bluff and told them to move.
Yes, and then told us, yes. Okachi and said, he has moved on. This is the response that you gave her. Said, we'll move on. So Bema catch our bass will move on. I just saying, I just already do.
David.
We move on. Aware bia ni honum nti na no katikati na jurisdiction na all kano the best jurisdiction say kese ka maame no okọ court e wo krum ha Germany eni ko so okọ na Ghana say your properties nti dia ene e wo sen ka wo twen ye ni wi a na nka wako apply ni ele na all kano say onim say oyeyira but onim say onye eni sa dia ye mfa ye no so na ye ngi funu no say say ka funu no dia ene na abusani nyina ansa bedi yanum enu nti ye betim de yansa to na Japan. This is the strategy of I ni nyina no abati a omo. So that is why they continue to lose and then will lose and then every court Canada, every court on this planet that Akusa Sewa will go, she will lose. Because the best court I was in Koko, Germany, but only say ni do so moka say mameno Ukraine document and you fake one country almost say whom this almost add then na went to Mianfa court Germany. This is the question they can't answer. Why? Because onim say baby you betimi achieve so ko bank na say bank no emma checker na say honey who present fake check ekoma bank na na dia ma wo nti omo na betimi achieve Chrome has say no a high na certificate na ma wo. Okay, so the certificate is emanating from Germany here. So when you take the same certificate to their court, because I told you say certificate in a law, it's a civil law and the crowd will say muno. So what the court now, this is the jurisdiction. I have say no this certificate no matter. And it's what the German court you bet you don't need evidence act bia, but Ghana no they could do Ghana. I was how they fight through evidence act because in Ghana for the certificate no matter how many times and I was a year explaining side the way and ma nkrofo we omontiase. Oma biana dentia. And yes sir and common keep on asking the same kind of questions. But bia the certificate no matter no. The origin, that is the origin. Chroma has say, and the origin. No? And this is how present fake at the mao or one at the mao. You don't need any process being for them to know, say, are you authentic and I say, are you unauthentic? You don't. Why? Because they gave it to you. The signature is emanating from them. But and now say every unmindful frost in the air banintino. That is why we have to what? Prove the person who signed the signature. It is not the court. So what kind of judgment now? Court to not can say. Enya court na say court no mum ebekwa korehwe the authenticity of document no enya court no it is not the judge is not bound to prove what a foreign law paragraph 84 or say enya court na say onu no mum na e wo say we den wo korehwe and say o prove what a foreign law wo na wo back court no wo de a foreign law aba no because certificate no a foreign law. A civil law, you are holding the German civil law in your hands. And now they are copying our Ghana court. It is not acceptable. Untimi mfa Ghana civil law enko a German court. Court be any Germany has here ubetimi the Ghana civil law ewraho. They will not accept it. Holding the marriage certificate means kabiem mon kan masa afrana ofren mo so a law and ontia say that certificate is a law. It is a civil law. You are taking a civil law from one country into another. It is impossible. You have to go through a process. And it's the best place, the best jurisdiction now come Germany and Ghana. Say properties there and yanka yosenko jai e funu nasem no court nasem no omoya yenu ya. Na say properties we nim say properties ni na e Ghana nanka wako file in the case e Ghana because of say e ho na wako pen properties na wontimi nko court emfa efunu enkaka nkyere court na say efunu no krampo funu no onye Ghana ni pato menka
eto nkapa kenke meto
nkapa onye Ghana ni oye German ni enunti hwa ma post lawyer kusi na ono akase na numu nsem a ono krampo e kase efunu no krampo no ye betumi agye amamame no satima na
in those days, yes, he did.
He decline. You go to my page, is there. Obi na no kan say I Germany, a funu so ye Germany nti bit ma German e ho na okọ apply say e funu no kan ye Ghana ni na belong to any family in Ghana. I read that letter here. Kusi took that letter to court. Kusi say wa and the call the almost sorry I say confidential document mamele chira koma papa no na nkrofo bi dia beto abonti dead number na nkasa ni nsa no ntwroye a o chire letter o de koma German aban say ono no say no opeso obey Ghana ni obey German ni ne letter ni ade odeko ina owu awie no akoso se wako hwehwe ko fa sa letter no eno kra na kire say dead lumba o free German kra o Ghana document kra bebre o hono koso se wako hwehwe ko fa those documents ye copy e de attache ni document na ode copy efunu na je no e ka kire court no say mo hwe papa no ono ankasa ni nkyere ye nie ode twere koma say opeso obey Germany eno nie second one another ntwere a ode koma Ghana ban say no ne Ghana passport no ode omade ne abre wo mu eno susu nie na wosan so ye copy of the citizenship no wosan de kan ho ni nyina dedu badia ma me ne die nka ho nti ye ka confidential document ma me ne di kan breach in the first. These people are ignorant.
My entrance to Kakranere. Na but of viewers na kinke or started the outboard firemen so bedia cuz I need to know mompenas
engaging in the dissolution of marriage now all person can assets asema. I see.
Thank you.
Both assets now boom. Even the ones belonging to just one party. What do you mean now boom? Now as part of the negotiation on what can their will pass away. And the mama shared letter now or can the or no pay wom. So whether the assets belong jointly to the parties or not, you can't say take it jointly to the parties.
We are talking about the 2018 letter.
Yeah, 2018 letter. Ya kan wo hase am obiati. Hepa ne wo 2018 ni mu akosa se wa kan se asset ni nyina nie mepe nie nkaye nie. Wo hwe letter na bibisa wo. Bibisa wo. Let the way oye damp. Letter no kwa won kan you. The letter say akosa se wa list ajapadia oni dadulumba yi na wa list ni na say yemfa ni nyina ama no wa list ni nyina. There is nowhere o can say asset no ni nyina ni ye ka bom na we na mepe nti mo fa we ma ya wo kan e ya
that particular lady minim de ha no eh dey 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 o because Mr. Mo letter na on we posting it na nya me wade am dey be blurry it will be benya dey very clear but you see there's no letter here, there's no logo, so I'm beginning to think that chosen Yesu Bada has responded to that letter for them just to suit their pains. This is just a letter from Ebusha Pain. They too have to go and write another letter. I mean, these people are going through some sort of a situation. I know what they are.
Na since Andrew, yes, Omunda, silent into Omunda.
I don't say.
Oh, Mrs. Silent into Omunda, Omantimi and Andra.
Oh, really? Just because of a document.
Access, all of them are this.
Miss Babacho, my main can be not twice, why, Miss my main can be unim. Jumana in her submission, no, I can't say, me say, dear, the man jump onto this whole fight. Akusia say why we want justice was based on the 2018 letter. So, in my mind, I said, this lady is fighting based on lies. And now Oklemi said she is a lawyer.
Oh, yeah, lawyer.
Do you know why I say that? South 2018 letter no, is full of lies.
Yes.
Because she has a wa ekache and say as of 2018, na DL and then a ma 3. Na DL asane a mouth for our 17.
Class 17.
Okaboma a year 20.
Yes.
That time no na a Hodobroni enyango the last 3 were no children.
Yes.
This year the last 3 children ni eboma. There was say DL enya 23 children.
Yes.
But right now DL ma yenimye saying
11.
Yeah. I got 12 children. Jumana, ask yourself, where are the 12 children? Have you asked Akosia Sewa say, Sa the crowd 12 no omo he? If Akosia Sewa cannot give you or provide the 12 children then Akosia Sewa is a liar and she is lying to you.
True.
As a lawyer, I was ultimate nase. Na simple mathematics we okay can boom. Now what you are fighting for. And yes, then I don't know who you are. Inspired
It's fighting for nothing. It's fighting for nothing.
Member na kinke wi na mabo. Kinke wi na.
Wouldn't you say that 2018 letter no crampo no? Say okay, honey, what you mean?
Me patro me tonka.
What kind say 2018 letter no crampo na? Wouldn't you say sa 1991 aware na o ka so ware eni sa letter no? As a 2018 no say oni that rumba e ware 34 years no. Everything said the akwanoma is full of lies. It's full of insults and then properties. Three things. Who can let na? Who summarize that? Three and throw lies. Attended pa your friend attended. What now be who crime? Say what free the do man crime na? So let them free buy. So attended and throw any obia or pre Japade and no man answer and there was a little. We no say anything na okodi ma menachino. Let the number on kind. Or can so cram yes what you on Tiasia.
And to me, let me kinke member.
Yeah.
Thank you. Later now, the only release, and I think says from choosing use, but it's not very clear. Until I mean to me,
out of the book of the assets now, you want now you're call your baby. It's called negotiation. Why obi? Marry a divorced one. You know that's how it works. You look at everyone's asset. Doesn't matter who it belongs to. Now I can't do it. That is how it works. That's it. So he doesn't remember. Marcus sat down, looked at it, and said, "These are what I want, and this is what you can have." So let's always be truthful. Ena obi ba hakase omukase odobroni na anya wankwanya who has prevented assets. Number one, no. Marcus said, "What bad Ghana no." And only a liar will pretend. Or no crampo na bejina hakasa, you know. Or can on one from her own mouth. Marcus said, "What came from Ghana, from Germany to Ghana no." She did not come to
Annie, Pacho, on person can say question back.
But you say,
on person me say question
you
back. Me Pacho kinke. Metio pa minu ya nyamisho na emremo no so person no bi jaware na mo charge padia mo negotiate
Dabi
ge wa bon pa
enya wasade no say we be negotiate a court. So
exactly.
When you look at even the German law, actually say mommy ni na motiase a ba ko nya nwu ya mommy ni na motiase na se mo pese mo jaware a you go to court any of you me say me hania me timi akọ court. I can just write to the court me the grounds of what me divorce na me pese me the beka koma court no.
Yeah.
Court ni gitu a answer na obe contact honey. Okay? So in this case no mo decide mommy ni na mo decide say mo pese mo jaware then court no beka say ne hania ye no onfamra ne mesoma ye no mesoma enfamra then court no beka bom Germany ye will ratio ye de che. So what I say ye will ratio. And it's court and I would decide and some no bekakoma and onfam reme
Debbie
you will not go you not write a letter to your partner obibia obeka kire say and my manager letter bread nikunu na nsan ayentro. There's nothing like that. Emremu no emra bia no wora kire say so person oja aware a kire letter koma okunu say fa A fa B fa C fa D mame Debbie anya civil law no the law is kire koma court no say me person me ne ya mansa jaware me grounds nie court ni gitu a obefre ya mansa na obisa so okay mami no mombra ye beka asem no eden japade na mawe mo se ye nya japade bia fine emma ewo muntem a emma wo mu because there are issues the case na your friend issues in the marriage. If there are cases then the issue about what the custody and the bebe mu se muni nkura muni japade muni hwia bobi anko de baby as simple as that. German Mbrano, you go through separation. All of these things are there. They are procedure.
That's okay. The minimum they say. Now while you're being no, it's no found court.
There was nothing. There was nothing in between them. So Oka say or more refer to that 2018 and Saudi Arabia in Honma nka ma me ne betwere letter kwa kuma say ma me ne twere letter na wo hwe ne wo letter no mu a ɛhɔ na wobɛhu sɛ awɔre bi wɔ hɔ anaasɛ awɔre bi no there was none sɛ awɔre wɔ hɔ nom a nka maame obi ni marriage certificate ɛtwetwɛn no ada na wamfa marriage certificate attach saa 2018 letter no say yaware no because okase o my ordinance marriage yaware ordinance marriage na ya no certificate na me dey attach na deal etiase oni say certificate bi ani wo dey attach a deal etiase wo hu ye eno nti obetima ka kire ne say certificate bi ani wo madam I don't think so as a 2018 na ma me no marriage certificate as a 2018 na wo kire sa letter no na oni marriage certificate o even 2004 na woya aware no ma me ko se wa pese wo kire biase nyina se 2004 ya man marriage certificate bia 2005 2010 2020 2021 22 23 24 25 no abema na wuo no eho after 17 days and sana wotime kwaje marriage certificate on the 12th of August court bien office bien Germany haya ukuna na wu awie ansa na wakwaje marriage certificate de bama there be marriage certificate emra ne se ye the marriage certificate emma atiasefo tom ye mfa marriage certificate emma awufo obi awu so wo partner wu a the marriage certificate ceases. Why? Because death according to that marriage my friend is civil no and as ordinance no so owu ba aware na gu death is the one that cancels the marriage. So the moment your partner dies there is no marriage. So your partner is dead. You don't need a marriage. No no office will give you a marriage certificate. So ukunu tiase. Na wo so tiase a. And na ultimate office ekoje. Ti se na wo ka no. And na German there ukọ ma e be print. Ya print in fa ma so ukunu wu a. They won't. Ne ye de be ma wo no. Ye will indicate on it say ukunu wu. That's the updated one. Why? Because it serves as two purposes. It serves as a divorce certificate. Because you need a divorce certificate. Sa ware no court na be mo divorce certificate. Ntu ukunewu a ye updating na say the more a divorce what certificate. Because ukunu wu. So what I say nti enye the original marriage certificate no be ene de be ma they will give you an updated one. It says ukunewu because the moment your partner die, the union ceases. The marriage community is what is dissolved. This is what the law says. Nti women omon kan bra no omon kati and this and that and I saw in my life I saw in the life I bet 100 times.
No okay say the mental health no
Oh, Jakuma, that's so Kinke, if Mekaya tap now welcome, Obekaya sa 2018 letter na. It was like an intention to divorce, right? Man called the GBBA free that the lumba ho. It's here also 35 in Yamabia no share. So 2 of the German properties and some properties in Ghana and some monies.
Yes.
Meboa. So it's like some intention to divorce, but Papa no man guys do what you want to do.
Yes,
well,
sana ochre title no sana ochre also. Na normal na okope o hwehwe free die ho no nko an na ye okay in aboma 6 7 8 9 10 I think it's 12.
Oh, some I thought it was some few properties.
Yeah, but so houses no nko dia na ye 1 2 3 4 5
Mommy,
including 2 plots at Adwato in Kumasi. Yeah. But aside that, no, now ope Bibia no offer and say custody of the case, the 2 girls, now one some man alimony the case education.
Kinke pacho meba maminka bibi why Mr. Uncle, Mr. Rowa me pacho sisi viewers mura box ni mwa. Mr. Mwa acknowledge host why? Mo acknowledge host ana mo chia obibia na afei host e be say maybe sa Kinke question na yefe me ba so mo mayenye ne sa why asa wo by na utisi nkra one acknowledge host no
me bo di for want pacha me bo di pa
why nti Mr. Mwa mo de mo ma acknowledge host acknowledge the room then no honey me what question to Kinke na why
go ahead
with some question
na me ka say unjin ni say ma men wodin san koye no ana na we expect say nka lumba be man empatade bi ana ne san kan o sheda tres a leten Because looking at things, we just say a ordinance marriage, but not traditional one. I know fast I so open patadi until or trace our letting because lumba tiasino or ye specific say be a ordinance I bianca lumba beggar says I mean where or court baby.
And this open patadia we no akrokro say akan amamre mu krampo no say wo oba no na wo kwako ja be ma na unya hwe free be ma no ho say be ma no de ja wa yesi sum no say wo ja no de akosum oba no but oba wo nya kokoduro etam be mansa na say wo de kofi ho kra na say wo kɔ na obi ani ho krampo na say wo de nsa no to ho no na say wo ja wa wo guaware if say wo kɔ na obi ani ho na say wo fa wo nsa kra de ko ofia so far as wo nya intention say wo pese wo ja ware a wato be ma no nsa wo de ko ne fi ho no krampo no so obi hu na say wo ka kire be ma no so o yere de unsa ba na obi ani fi na o san de call ya se be ma no opa obeka kire o say aware no ya good because what make you intention na say upese ugu aware no enti wo de unsa nipa nsa akwa akoma na wi a na say wo pa japade afri no hono ma enye wo na obe demand eye ono na ofri nipa mu o de be ma wo because woni na nya japade bia sa woni na ye dia e wo say odin wo so bi and I would deal was will you wait for 19 years? So what Japade will be honma, what to honor me pass and my Japade or Japade our me ho. What to honor for 19 years? Obetra me will be 19 years and me will be ansana. Or Japade I want me honor or here at Japan. Some me no nurse dying. Yes, no, me no na chafa me chafa umo, what would you na me Germany atrasia sha madano o Ghana. What enjoy Dana for 19 years. And sana we are my basse at Japadia Minone, there be a chesa would